This video isn't clickbait. This is actually a wall-mounted PC for $5. It's more like $3 actually, but $5 is a round number. So pretty much, I literally made a fully working computer. It's off right now. Let me turn it on. But it's a fully working computer that hooks up and everything, works and everything, does all that stuff, but it's wall-mounted. Now before you go, well wait, why is it up on the wall? Well, number one, I have two questions to ask you. How necessarily do you mount something on this? And the second question is, I'm a little too lazy to go nail this into my wall, and I don't want to put a hole in my wall, so sorry. But you get the general idea. This is pretty much all put on a board of like plywood, and it's pretty much fully working. It's, you know, it's all locked in there. Graphics card, I was thinking about adding another, like, something to hold it up a little bit better, but for right now, I mean, it's not really a big deal because the graphics card doesn't move a whole lot, and I'm good. Couple other things though. This thing works fine. Cooling is not an issue whatsoever. It's all an open case design. But so yeah, we're going to show you guys how you can make one of these, and it's hopefully, we'll see what you guys think of it. Of course, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, these modding videos, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and let's get into how to make your PC into a wall-mounted PC. So the first thing you're going to want to go through and do, you're going to want to nail in or get the motherboard set into the piece of plywood that you've got. Now obviously for me, I really wanted to make sure I use screws instead of nails because screws don't cause a lot of banging and they're really easy to screw in. Of course, if you get something that's just a little too big than the motherboard's holes, you might actually end up damaging your motherboard. So I got some screws that had big heads but were easy to screw in. So basically that's what I did, is I screwed these in enough only on the top two holes so I can easily get the motherboard off, and basically just screwed those in. I also went around, which you can't see it here, but I actually went around and put a piece of rubber on the back of the motherboard just in case things got a little too hot, because obviously this is on wood and wood does burn and I kind of want to keep my parts. So that's kind of what I went through and did, is I kind of made sure I had some rubber on the back so that way nothing would catch fire, etc. Because right next to my main computer, I don't want that catching on fire. So the next thing I went ahead and did is started by nailing in the hard drive, or screwing in the hard drive. Now obviously the hard drive was a really good, you know, size just to like have something to nail in, because it was really easy just to put a screw down and make sure that it wouldn't move. Like you just put a screw on every side and it just didn't move at all. And that was obviously a good thing, except for the fact that it was really noticeable when you turned on the computer and the hard drive started spinning, because you could hear it really well. And I don't know if that would have been a good thing or bad thing, especially for recording, because as you can tell, my computer is perfectly quiet. The other thing that I would say after I've finished that is I went through and screwed in, or added some screws to the side of the power supply, just enough to screw it in. Now for the graphics card was a difficult situation, because anyway I tried putting some wood in there to hold it up, it just ended up becoming really difficult to mount it without the board splitting. So what I would recommend if you had hot glue is to go through and add some hot glue and glue some parts on to hold up the graphics card, because as it is, that's not a safe configuration, and I admit that, but obviously it's not a good idea just to have a graphics card hanging, especially if somebody bumps it. Now everything else is pretty secure, and I would argue that it would be pretty safe. Just the graphics card is in a, you know, precarious position, and I wouldn't necessarily trust it to be mounted on my wall. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you check out the channel for other cool mods, etc. Next week we're going to be building a computer inside a Minecraft chest, or a wooden chest, which will be something really interesting to see. And of course, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, as I said, give it a like, I appreciate it. And of course, maybe check out the channel. But thank you all for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.